All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Tis a fine day. Tis it is. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to St. Patrick's Day. There's two kinds of people today, those that are Irish and those that wish they were Irish. So we're going to get started here today. Today's conversation is all about manifesting and manifesting your own desires. Do you have a clue? Are you familiar with the fact that what you have today, you have manifested everything that you want? Now, listen, it may not be what you want, but you have manifested everything I got a green hat on. So the idea of of green for St. Patrick's is some tailor somewhere thought it would be cool to have people wear green on St. Patrick's Day. When you're Irish, you say things like, "Oh, we don't give a feck about that." So, got a question for you. What have you in your life that you want? Hey, congratulations, you manifested that. Hey, let me ask you another question. What do you have in your life that you don't want? You manifested that too. Congratulations, where you're at, it's your thought. So how do we change this? How do we bring this about? If a dear friend of mine, Larry Thompson, who's kind of the godfather of network marketing, 56 years now in the profession, 56 years teaching and training, has built $2 billion companies, has had significant fingerprint influence on these companies. Says if you're going to take credit for people's success, you also have to take credit for your failures, for their failures. I choose not to take credit for your success nor your failure. I'm responsible to you. So the manifesting that I have is the idea that I can get good enough, I can get better, I can knock the rust off to help you create more of what you want and less of what you don't. If you were to take inventory right now of everything that you have that works well in your life, congratulations, you literally created that. It was either an action step, a belief, a movement, something you did to create your own success. And the not so comfortable things that you have in your life, this too, my friends, you created as a result of your thoughts, your actions, and your fears. So if that's the case, then how do we bring about more of a manifesting consciousness? We become aware. We become aware. Where does the manifesting first start? It starts with our thoughts. It starts with the words we say to ourselves. It starts with our self-talk. It starts with that subconsciousness that runs at 60, 70,000 thoughts a day. Wallace D. Waddell says in his book, Science of Getting Rich, it's not about doing certain things. It's about doing things in a certain way. Do you realize that you are this close, as close as your skin? You're this close to all that you want, all that you desire, all that you need, all that you wish for. Do you realize you're that close? You're this close. You're that close. You're a breath away. You're one thought away. Right? What does Russell Brunson say? You are one funnel away from all the things you want. Well, what does it take to make that one funnel? It takes the one thought. Then what does it take to make that one thought to show up in the world? It takes that one action. He's not wrong when he says you're one funnel away from your success. The key is what comes before the funnel. The action comes before the funnel. What comes before the action? The thought. And so what comes before that? State of mind. See, if you're still asking how, if you're still asking how, you're in the tyranny of how. And when you're in the tyranny of how, what happens is that you cannot see the strategy. I see my voice always cracks when I say strategy, because it's a scary thing to think I can think my way out of my pain. That's ridiculous. Think about it. Pause for just a second. You've got this problem. Your mind created the problem. Your energy created the problem. Whatever it is, what you think about and think about, you bring about. And you're in this challenge as it sits right now. And in this challenge as it sits right now, the mindset Einstein is reportedly to have said, the problems that are made with the mind of man cannot be solved with the same mind that created the problem. So I translate it to farm boy talk. The thinking that got you here can't get you out of here. So we have to change our thinking. How do we change our thinking? We have to literally run a new program that allows our subconscious to not get distracted and be able to solve a new solution. That it's called a quantum linguistic question. It's called a jump to the new era. It's called a jump to the highest potential of your possibilities in this moment. Let me ask you this. Could you have more energy? Drop an E if you could have more energy in your body right now. If you could access more energy in your body right now. If you feel that you could be a little bit happier, drop an H in the chat. Would you want to be a little bit happier? Drop an H in the chat. If you feel that you could earn more income, you deserve more income, drop an I in the chat. All of these things to say, you want more, you're capable of more, you want more money, you should be compensated more. All of this is energy. It's frequency. What are you manifesting is the frequency you sit in right now. Being in a pee poor mood, being in a frustrated mood right now, or it's Friday and I didn't get as much done. I think it's Friday. Is it today Friday? I'm not sure. If today is Friday, then we need to pay attention to the fact that some people are preparing. How many of you are loving the fact that it's Friday and you're going to get a break? You're going to have a little respite called the weekend. I want you to write down this word, W-E-A-K. And now I want you to have a weekend. I don't want you to have it. That's the weekend that 98% of the population is going to have. They are going to have, beyond a shadow of a doubt, a weekend. You know how I know people have weekends? Listen carefully. If you are in the powerful profession of MLM, mentors leading mentors, if you're in the powerful profession of MLM, making lasting money, moms leading moms, me loving more, how many of you, if you're in that powerful profession, drop an MLM in the chat? Oh my God, I don't want to let anybody know I'm in the profession. Well, get over it. It's a powerful profession. Here's my question to you. If you're an MLM and you've ever gone to a weekend event, if you have ever gone to a weekend event and somebody says, you're going to spend your whole weekend in a training, drop a T in the chat. If you've ever gone to an event and somebody has like kind of just gigged you a little bit and said, you're going to a training on the weekend? Oh my God, are they paying you? Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? So that's how I know most people have a weak, W-E-A-K-N. They are manifesting poverty. Oh, by the way, here's one. Here's a little kick in the groin. Here, I'll give it to you in the Irish accent. God bless us all. Because maybe it'll be just a little bit easier for you to swallow this pill. This pill of reality that most people don't want to be touching. That's why we have Guinness. It covers it masks every tasty, untasty pill that you could ever want to take. Here's the nasty pill. Are you ready for it? I'm praying you're ready for it. I don't know if you're ready. Jim Rohn would say, if you're ready, say, I'm ready. Here's the question for you. This idea of the pill that you're about to take this weekend, the fact that people can pull you back and take you away from your dreams, you're hanging around the wrong feckin' people. You're not hanging around the people who are going to lift you up. Oh, and I know it kind of is a wee bit of a sad situation, because you're going to be hanging around people kind of what you call family. Do you have some family who question your behavior? Do you have some family? Drop an F in the chat if you have some family who oftentimes want to have you committed. Oh, they light candles for you. Have you ever heard that expression? It's an old Irish expression, a Catholic expression. Oh, I'm going to go light a candle for you. I will often tell people, please go light a candle for me and spend the dollar on the big one. Would you, damn it? Would you light a big candle for me? I'd be so pleased if you did that for me. Are you realizing this, lass? This idea that you don't have enough time, it's nothing but a bunch of what comes out of the south end of a bull. This idea that you are manifesting everything you have in your life is an absolute truth. It is an absolute truth that you're getting exactly what you're thinking about. This is why it's in the subconscious. It's just below the surface where the leprechauns live. You know, if you go to the tree and you look for the pot of gold and they're not there, it's because they're just below the surface. Your pot of gold is everywhere. It isn't far away at all. It isn't. The question becomes, can you sit quietly enough on a tree stump and waiting for the leprechaun to come back to get his gold? And then you can't take your damn eyes off him. Oh, he'll be gone in a wee blink of an eye. How many of you have had your dreams vanish right before you? How many of you have had a thought simply slip away? Like a young kid with brand new shoes on the ice. There's no stopping them. It's just gone. No traction. It's all your dreams got. So what do you do different? You begin a process called awareness. And then you begin to manifest more of what you want and less of what you don't. Now, I could go on in that accent for a while, and some of you may or may not enjoy that. Oh, who the hell's talking? I don't know who this is, and is he making this up, or is this really who he is? Well, I'll leave that to you. So, understand this, that today you get to manifest exactly what you want. Awareness brings you focus. And if you don't have the focus, you don't have the dream locked into your eyes. All too often, we think our dream is out there. It isn't. It isn't. Oh, it isn't. If your dream was out there, you'd never get to it. If your pot of gold you're looking for at the end of the rainbow, the end of the rainbow always moves. You have to decide to be the rainbow. And when you decide that you are filled with all of the wavelengths of light that make up your rainbow, the joy, the happiness, the peace, you will literally change your state. And when you change your state, you no longer have an end. You have a start. And when you change from a weak end to a strong start, every day you fall in love. When you hear about these people who are entrepreneurial and they go nonstop. My father himself said, there'll be plenty enough time to be sleeping when you're dead. You got to love the Irish. There'll be plenty enough time to sleep when you're dead. I'd encourage you to keep going today just a wee bit more. Now, my father was first generation here. He didn't have a brogue, but my grandmother did. And I have cousins that do. I still have cousins back in the old land. And when I go to Ireland, here's the thing. When I go to Ireland and they ask me my name, I say, I'm Sean Murphy. They go, oh, Jesus, it's so good to have you here. Welcome home, son. because Sean Murphy is about as Irish as you get. Sean Gerard Patrick Murphy, my confirmation name. If I throw that in there, if I tell them, my name is Sean Gerard Patrick Murphy, they'll be saying, oh, sweet Jesus, it's good to have you home, son. Oh, my God. God bless you, lad. Welcome home. It took you long enough to get here, dang it. My question to you is when you tell people what you do on a Friday or a Saturday, do they welcome you home? You might not be around your clan then. Now, I got to tell you, if you like to look at history, the Murphy clan, the reason there's so many of us, you may not like this story, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to have to hear the truth, lad. The O'Merhus were the most vicious clan in all of Ireland. Their crest was Mortis y Hospitalis. We'll either kill you or we'll feed you. Either one, pick your choice. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. We're either going to give you a wonderful feast, or it'll make your belly swell so big you won't be able to move at all. Or if you don't like that, we've got the alternative to just get rid of you, period. What is your crest? What are your children going to say about your crest? What is your team going to say about your crest? Some of us worry about a team name. We got to come up with a team name. What are you manifesting with a team name? Does it inspire? When people hear the team name, does it inspire? Do you have to explain the team name? So you're manifesting confusion when you start to have conversations that are simple, easy, and understandable. The reason most people struggle in our profession is they're selling the wrong thing. You're selling money when you need to be selling dreams. Listen, you can tell me about how fast you can make money. Is it possible? Let me ask you this. Drop a dollar sign. Listen carefully, drop a dollar sign. If it's possible for your company, your business model, the business you're in, the thing that you help people with, is it possible for people to make money in 30 days? Just drop a dollar sign if it is. Now, I kind of know network marketing a little bit. I think it's possible for you to make money today if you sign up. So if it's possible to make money in 30 days, is it really money that people want? Wait, what is he saying? Are you hearing this stuff? What did he say? I said, if it's possible to make money in 30 days, it can't be money that people want. What the hell is he talking about? I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think it's true. Do you think it's true that if you could make money in 30 days, that people don't really want the money? That's what I'm saying. Oh my God, he's gone round the bend. If you can make money in 30 days, then there's not a chance. A snowball doesn't have a chance down below, if you know what I mean, that you're going to get somebody involved in your business. And then drop multiple dollar signs if you can make money more than one way. If you can make money more than one way in your business model, drop multiple dollar signs. So what's he going to say about that now? What's he saying about the way? If you can make money multiple ways, why is it so hard to teach? If everybody you're talking to is either unemployed or in a job, because you don't want to cross recruit, you could talk to other people who are network marketing for sure. They probably are. But if they're unemployed or have a job, and how many ways can they make money with their job? One way. They put in their time and they get paid. Do you mean to tell me? Yes, listen carefully. You have manifested such a roadblock in your business that when you tell people they can make multiple streams of income, well, what is he talking about? Can you sponsor two people and make a little bit off of them? Oh, we could do that. We could enroll. We could have some people come in and they could become customers and we could make some money off of customers. So you mean you could have multiple streams of income? And you're talking to somebody who has only one stream of income that if they got sick, if they got hurt, if they had to go to an emergency, God forbid somebody needed to go to the hospital and they had to take personal time off, PTO. You're telling me you can't sell them on the idea of network marketing? Oh, bloody hell, what's he talking about? Is he putting me down? Is he giving me a kick in the groin? I'm not. I'm just asking you, if you can teach them multiple streams of income and you can give them an opportunity to make income in the next 72 hours, and you can give them a chance to be part of a team that will help them, guide them, and support them, and you will lead them, you're telling me you can't sell that? You're telling me 98% of the population fail at that? You're telling me people will come to you and say, it's one of those things? You're darn right it's one of those things. Bloody hell, I'm so excited that it's one of those things I can't even keep myself quiet. What are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? Are you manifesting struggle and challenge and defeat? I'm not. You are. No, I'm not. You are. It's not the truth. Are you struggling? Well, do a wee bit. Are people rejecting you and quitting your business? Well, everybody has that. Not everybody. Not everybody. When's it time for you to manifest what you truly want? It takes something called a DMP, a definite major purpose. I have a purpose. I want to get out of debt. That's not a definite major purpose. That's a simple solution. That's a limit. It's not a goal. When you're ready, I'm ready now, I am. When you're ready, I'd love for you to join me in this concept called dangerous consciousness. In this concept, let me tell you what I'm going to look up something here real quick that I wrote about it. I want you to understand where you're at. Congratulations. It's your fault. I would normally say and calm it down and say it's your thought, but it's really your fault. The good, it's your fault. The not so good, it's your fault. It's what you think about and think about, you bring about. So this concept, this idea of what it is that you do, you have to decide when you're ready to change it. Your company's comp plan isn't going to change it. If you've ever left a company for a new comp plan, this one pays 17 levels. This one pays infinity. This one, all you got to do is sponsor one person. Listen, I've heard it all. Have you heard of the Australian takeaway? The 2-up called the Australian takeaway. There's all of these kinds of things, the unilevel plan, the stair-step breakaway, the stair-step takeaway, all of these concepts, all of these ideas. So my question to you is this: when is it time for you to have more of what you want and less of what you don't? Let's see if I can find it. I might not be able to find it here. I can't find it. So I'll leave you with this. Today's a good day to get started. What will you start today? Today's a very good day to get started. What will you start today? Let's use Brian Tracy's formula. There's only 4 things you can do, 4 things you can do. Who knows what they are? 4 things, what you can do. These 4 things are: you can start something. So what are you going to start? You can stop something. What are you going to stop? You can do more of something. What are you going to do more of? And you can do less of something. What are you going to do less of? So those are the questions. Those are the conversations that you have to ask yourself. What is it that you really want, and how are you going to do it? Okay, so that's not it. Okay, I don't know where it went. So think about that. Start, stop, do more, do less. That's how you begin to manifest more. When you work in those 4 quadrants, it's not that difficult. It's not that challenging. Don't make it that challenging. Have an amazing Friday. If you want to join me tomorrow, I'm going to start diving into it. It'll probably be a 2-day session again. Start diving into the definite major purpose process. Not just a formula going, hey, listen, write out your dreams and what are you going to pay and how often you're going to work. You've got to rewire your whole system. So tomorrow I'm going to walk you through how do you pick a number that makes sense, and then how do you formulate the plan, and then how do you formulate your payment to achieve that. Some of you will be a little bit surprised by the language I use, not nasty language, by the business acumen that I will teach you tomorrow that you're not used to hearing. I'm not just another pretty face. I'm not just about your mental toughness and your business philosophy. I actually help people build $1 million corporations, $10 corporations, $100 million corporations, and beyond. So let's go have some fun tomorrow. Join me. Go to eventswithsean.com and invite your team, because what you'll find is in this conversation, it's probably some of the stuff you've been saying. It always helps when you have a third party say it. So I love you tons. I appreciate you. I am your head brain scrambling, brain training, profit creating misfit. One of my divisions is called Mental Profits. Your thoughts do create your income. I'll see you where? At the next event. Till then, bye for now. Love you, YouTube. Have an amazing, absolutely fun-filled kind of day. I'll see you where?